Is it really possible to speak English fluently in an environment where no one around you speaks English? The answer is yes. It's absolutely possible to speak English fluently without any English environment. But how? What is the key? How do I achieve that? How much time will it take me to become a fluent English speaker? There is a saying in English, where there is a will, there is a way. If you are highly motivated, self-motivated person, then you will find your way to become fluent English speaker. I mean, you will figure out the methods which work for you to improve your level of spoken English. But what if you are not highly motivated and waiting for someone to give you some really proven methods to become a confident and fluent English speaker? Then I am here for you. Stay tuned. First thing first, you have to work very hard to become a confident English speaker. There is no easy way like most YouTubers claim. You will have to learn each and every English sentence structures you encounter in your daily life. You will have to try to remember each and every word you come across in your day-to-day life. It's okay if you forget them, but you have to try very hard to remember them. If you don't know the meaning of a particular word which you encountered while reading or listening English and still you are lazy not to look it up in the dictionary, then you need to understand that this laziness is stopping you from learning and speaking English, improving your English. The more words you know, the easier it will be for you to understand and speak English. You will have to listen and read a lot of comprehensible English content every single day. You can find such content on the internet. If you still haven't developed this habit of reading and listening comprehensible English content in your daily life, then this is what's stopping you from becoming a fluent, confident English speaker. If your mind is not filled with organized English content, how English is going to come out of your mind, from your mouth? You might think, what is organized English content? See, just listening and reading English all the time in your daily life without any interest in the content is also not going to help you to improve your English. You will have to take as much interest as possible in the content, or you will have to find such content which interests you. Because if you just keep listening and reading English content without any interest, then you are not going to remember much of the English content or sentence structure or words you are reading in that non-interested content, and this will just waste your time. Try to speak as much English as possible, but remember, speaking anything randomly is also not going to help you at all. So what to speak and how to speak? We can't become a fluent English speaker overnight. We all know that, but still most people fall for this trap and they keep thinking that some miraculous YouTube videos or some spoken English crash course are going to make them fluent English speaker and they will not have to do anything. My dear friends, this is never going to happen. So learn proper English sentence structures to say what you want to say instead of randomly speaking some scattered words, and do this for all the types of sentences you want to speak. And that's the grammar. So if you think that you are going to learn to speak English fluently without much efforts or without learning grammar of sentences, structures or words in non-English environment, I mean where no one speaks English around you, then it's not going to happen. You have to learn or at least understand what someone in a video or movie is saying in English. You have to learn or at least understand what you are reading in English. This is what I call comprehensible English. If the English you are consuming is not comprehensible to you at all, then try some other English content from which around 70% of the content is comprehensible to you, and try to learn words and grammars of the remaining 30% of the content which is still not comprehensible to you. This is the consuming English part. Now if you keep consuming English all the time but you never try to speak English anywhere, then this is also a problem. It's like watching a professional doing his job and craving to become one just by watching him doing his job. If you keep watching a chef making some delicious food for so many years and expecting that on the very first try you will also make such delicious food without any mistake, then there is a very big problem with your thinking about how someone learns skills. Learning to speak a language fluently starts with speaking with so many mistakes. Mistakes are just normal. if you're afraid of making mistakes while speaking English, and that's the reason you don't try to speak English, then first of all, you have to come out of this mentality that without mistakes, you are never going to become a fluent English speaker. So without any fear, just start learning what you want to say and start speaking what you already know. Keep learning, keep speaking, and be consistent. That's the real and the only strategy to speak English fluently. If you really think that this video might help you, then please consider to give a like. And if you know anyone who are still struggling to figure out what to do to speak English fluently, then please share this video to them. Also, please let me know what do you think of this video in the comment section. Till then, stay tuned. Tata. Bye bye.